Well, a few weeks ago, Milwaukee Circuit Court Judge Derek Mosley sat here right next to me. He shared how he's doing 4 years after his kidney transplant. Well, shortly after that interview, he was diagnosed with COVID-19. Katie Crowther talked to him about his fight to survive.
Some might say the intensive care unit is an unlikely place for new friendship to form. Well, Judge Derek Mosley and his new lifelong friend were reunited today, saw each other for the first time since Mosley was released from the hospital, and I was there for it.
It's so good to actually see you without all your garb on.
It's really to see you and to know that you're at home. And
it's emotional for Judge Derek Mosley to think back on his time in the ICU, especially one night in particular, in isolation, forced to lay on his stomach with his head up to help open his lungs.
I'm in the bed and the doctor's talking to me. We're on the phone talking. He's telling me that I'm at this weird stage where, I could either get better and things are good, or this is the stage where they see people just bottom out.
His case was very delicate. He has a history of a kidney transplant. He's highly susceptible to developing infections. There was a strong possibility that when the sun rose, that he was going to be on a ventilator.
I got real scared. I'm telling you, it was almost like clockwork. Just the door opens up and Kristen's like, "Hey, I got someone I want you to talk to." And I'm like, "What is she talking about?" And then she flips the iPad up and it's my wife and my 2 daughters. And we laughed, we cried. It meant a lot to me because honestly, at that point, I wasn't sure if I was going to ever see them again.
His nurse, Kristen, knew it would be the best medicine in the world.
It was really moving when his family was on the phone, and I had never seen any of my patients' children on an iPad video before. He was just so brave. You just would never have known really the gravity of what he was going through, because he was there showing his little girls that Daddy was coming home, and that it was just so beautiful. I cried.
After that call, Kristen had to check on others. Judge Mosley was alone again, the tears and feeling of hopelessness creeping back in.
I hear this chair kind of slide up next to me, and then someone grabs my hand, and it was just right on time because I was at my darkest moment right there. And she came at the right time and said that you're not alone. I'm going to be here with you, and we're going to get through this together.
And just like that, 2 strangers became family, forming a bond that Mosley says saved his life.
Wow, such a powerful story.